I'm not done yet. I'm still fucking pissed. I'm so pissed. Oh, I'm so mad. But I'm handling it better than I thought because I see it. I see it. You know, I really do. I see what they did as such a lesson and a wake-up call. Humanity is spiraling into a darkness that they're too blinded by their own light to see. They're blinded by the light. They see this Jesus figure far in the distance. Oh, and he's so bright, he's so wonderful. I can't even see, but it's dazzling. They reach out for a hand and it's a scaly claw. And it just leads them down the path. Yeah. Welcome to slavery. Welcome to full-on captivity. We're going to use peace as a weapon. We're going to use enlightenment as a weapon against you. Well, only the enlightened believe in Jesus. The sheep. Why do you think they call you the flock? Why do you think they call Jesus the shepherd? You're a sheeple. You're a lamb. It's a false flag attack. Jesus is out there supposedly protecting you from wolves. Which is weird because you know what wolves are? They're free, wild, ferocious, life-loving creatures of the earth that run down and live and love in the most exasperating, exhausting way possible. They're protecting you from your true selves. Sheep love getting kicked around and sheared and turned into mutton. They love it. That's what they do. That's what they are bred to do. They have no idea. You know, could you imagine a sheep looking at like a wild ram? Oh man, talk about bizarre. That sheep might just go, what the hell are you? What? You kind of look like me, but you have horns, and you're wild, and where's your shepherd? Where's your cage? Man, something must be wrong with you. I gave my horns up generations ago, and my masters say I'm going to the slaughterhouse because I'm a good little sheep, and you can't come. So there. The sheep of Jesus. You love it. You love it. And you just coddle around him, and he keeps his little stick on a hook, and he pulls you closer every time you look away, and you go, what's over that horizon? Oh, that looks like a greener pasture over there. Oh, maybe I could go there. Oh, no, wait, there's the hook around my neck. I'm getting pulled back. Can't go look. Must be evil. Oh, that's right, wolves live over there. Thank you, Jesus, for keeping me close to you. You look pretty hungry. What's that great smell coming out of your pot? Oh, Oh, by the way, have you seen my cousin around here anywhere? Oh, no? Oh, well, must have been carried off by wolves. Enjoy your, what do you call it, mutton, Jesus? If it feeds you, it must be delicious. I wonder what it's made of. Oh, well, I'll stick around. That's... You fucking retards. What? I can't... You know, just... Wow. You know what would change the world? If everyone stood up, pulled the wool back from their eyes, and saw it for what it was. That there is a small group of so-called elites that have been given all the control and all the manipulative power of a dying, crusty race of evil, megalomaniac fucks. that have come to this planet because they got their asses handed to them by another group who finally stood up and fought them off, were chased across the galaxy. Most of them had to enter into interdimensional realms to run and to flee and to hide. And they found this planet and decided that they would start their shit crockery all over again. The reason they cannot and have not performed a full frontal assault on humanity is because we have smarter, more evolved spiritual life forms hanging around going, when the fuck are these humans going to wake up, and not allowing the reptilian entities to do a full takeover, because they know that they would get their asses kicked. Not that they're not dangerous warriors, don't get me wrong, but there's not enough of them. There's not enough of them anymore. They've been at this game for too long, and they get slaughtered after a while because things eventually get so fed up with it that fear falls to the wayside and they finally attack. So what they've done, they've gone into the shadows, they've manipulated the minds, they've created gigantic corporations, religions, that there are only a few at the top. You ever notice that every major corporation has a pyramid power scheme, and it's really only the first, second, maybe third tiers that really know what's going on. The rest of the bullshit just flows downward, and everything else is compartmentalized. No one really knows what else anyone's doing except for those top levels. That's the structure they've created. And it has wormed and infested the spirit of humanity. Humans used to run wild and be amazed at their planet. Absolutely in awe. They could see the wild great deities of humanity's past, who didn't judge them, who said, be like me. Laugh and fight and fuck and eat and drink and love the life that you've been given because it's such a gift. Use it, do it. Live my truths upon the earth and be great among humanity. Come back to me and tell the stories of your life to me in my great halls, or in my cave, or wherever these wild humans lived, who loved and just experienced life. But one day, these crusty fuckers came and started to go, oh, well, you know, we've got this shiny thing called gold, and only the greatest of the great have it. And humans are like, well, what is that? What is this thing? Wow, I mean, you certainly have these great, powerful ships. You certainly have better weapons than us. Oh, you know, maybe you're right. I don't know. And so they began to take them, and through years and years of manipulation, they found the weakest, snivelliest, low-belly, snaky motherfuckers, the wretches of humanity, the ones who were willing to trade their humanity for control, the little, bent-over, disgusting, weak, crybaby pussies, and gave them the power. Guess what happened? When pussy, crybaby weaklings get power, they take that power and they reshape the world in the form of pussy, crybaby weaklings. This is what happens. You ever look at David Rockefeller? I mean, that guy can't go 5 minutes without shitting himself because he's so fucking weak. His sphincter is so fucking... Well, wow, I didn't want to know. This guy, I mean, wants power over you, but doesn't have full control over his bowels. And this is the guy that sets gigantic global precedents. He's not even all that intelligent. I've read the books he's wrote. I mean, other than using a bunch of high intellectual, mental masturbation words, he's basically saying, well, we're going to steal all your money and kill you. That doesn't take intelligence. A 5-year-old fucking bully could do that. They gave the power to these weak wretches who didn't have the strength, didn't have the desire, didn't have the balls to live up to the greater of humanity. Corrupted it. You give power to these sniveling, weak, evil cowards, and look what they do to it. They steal your kids. They have sex with them. They outlaw aggressiveness, but they institute a system of passive aggressiveness. I mean, what would happen if Barney Frank got out there, alone? He would fall onto his knees and offer oral sex to the first person to protect him. You get him behind, his Congress desk, and he'll call the Navy SEALs in to protect him. I mean, do you begin to see what's wrong? Okay, you begin to see what religions that have only been manipulated and created from these individuals do. They take the brightest and the strongest among you, tell you that there's something wrong with you, and then give you the exact opposite of what you should be doing. They tell you lies like, well, vengeance is only God's domain. You ever notice the people that say that are the most deserving of getting their asses kicked? It's just so mind-boggling. I can't. God. And here people are, the few of us that go, you know what, we're not perfect. We never will be. But we're not even going to worry about that. We see the problems. We're going to rise up. And in the face of great and horrible evil, we're going to stand against it. And we're not going to wait for mutton-eating Jesus. We're going to become the heroes that we need. We're so much more difficult, but so much more worthwhile. Because once you embrace the inner hero, once you embrace your inner Christ energy, once you embrace the highest self that you can be, you can never go back. The phantoms and your so-called demons and the dark entities can't stand within your presence because there's no weaknesses for them to exploit. They can come to me all the time and say, Bearheart, I'm gonna fucking eat you. And I can look at them and I can say, take a bite, motherfuckers. Let's see if you can survive me. Let's see if you can choke me down. I've watched many of them gag and die because they can't handle it. They can't handle it. Take a bite of me, motherfucker. See what happens. I don't even have to fight you. I can just watch you choke on the greater parts of me. That's what stepping up into your higher self is. You don't fear anything. I don't worry about the grace of Jesus. I don't need his fucking grace. He can take his grace and stuff it up his ass. I got my own. The true Christ energy, the true entity that was Jesus, was so much more powerful than any of you misguided little sheepiants could ever understand. And you do him so much harm by your stupidity. When he said, I am the truth and light and the way, he meant for you to get off your fat fucking ass and actually go follow it. Not to sit around and wait for him to trudge back and go, what are you coming? Hello? I went down this dark tunnel, illuminating the path, thinking you were behind me, and I turned around and I'm alone. So I now got to come back and go, hey, retard, wake the fuck up, this way. That's you. That's you and your church. That's you and your Christian flock of sheep. You want to save this world? It's time to become a wolf. It's time to start snarling and biting and tearing to shreds all the evil motherfuckers come to try to take it away from you. It's time to bite the hand of those who come to take your children. Wake the fuck up and grow some goddamn balls.